Once upon a time, there was a village named Pitapuram. In that village lived Viresh, a man known for his quick temper. From a young age, Viresh had been short-tempered and never known for smiling or speaking kindly. One day, Viresh got married to a girl named Vasanta from a nearby village. The story of Viresh and Vasanta. After the wedding, as Viresh and Vasanta prepared to leave her home, her mother, Lakshmi, came to him and said, "Son-in-law, please take care of my daughter. She has grown up without a father and has been raised with great love and care. I've done my best to bring her up while managing the farm all alone. Now, she is your responsibility." Hearing this, Viresh grew impatient. With irritation in his voice, he said, "Mother-in-law, if you keep telling this long story, we'll never make it to the other village. Please let us leave now." Lakshmi, hurt by his words, remained silent for a moment. Then she softly said, "Since you are leaving, I have one last request. I made a vow that once my daughter got married, I would send the couple to the temple of Lord Srinivasa for blessings. Please fulfill this vow and take her to the temple before going to your home." Viresh, still irritable, replied, "Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Going to the temple without proper arrangements is difficult. We might not even find a place to stay, and the temple will be crowded." Lakshmi, feeling helpless, looked at her daughter silently. Seeing her mother's distress, Vasanta remained quiet. Viresh then said, "Fine, I'll do something. We'll go to the temple first, and then to my house." With that, the couple left for the temple. By the time they reached, it was night. After much effort, they managed to find a small room in a nearby inn. Once they were in the room, Viresh started venting his frustration. "What was your mother thinking? Does she have nothing better to do than making vows? If I hadn't tried hard, we wouldn't even have found this room. Next time, tell your mother not to make such vows," Viresh said angrily. Hearing her husband speak disrespectfully about her mother hurt Vasanta deeply, but she stayed silent. That night, Viresh continued complaining, while Vasanta quietly endured his harsh words. The next morning, before heading to the temple, Viresh brought some snacks and said, "Eat quickly or we'll be late for the darshan." Vasanta replied, "I'll eat after we return from the temple." Her response irritated Viresh further. "Don't argue with me. Just do as I say," he shouted. Vasanta, holding back tears, ate the food reluctantly. After the darshan, as they were leaving the temple, Vasanta tried to lighten the mood. The temple was so beautiful, wasn't it? The idol of Lord Srinivasa looked so lively and divine. She said cheerfully, but Viresh snapped back, "Didn't I already tell you not to talk so much? Your job is to listen and stay silent. Don't make me repeat myself." Vasanta's heart sank. She realized her husband was not just short-tempered, but also controlling. Over the next few days, her life became increasingly difficult. She had to manage all the household chores, while being constantly criticized by Viresh. No matter what she said or did, it seemed to annoy him. One evening, there was a knock at the door. Vasanta opened it to find an old man, about 50 years old, standing there. "Is this Viresh's house? Where is he?" the man asked, stepping inside without waiting for an invitation. Vasantha, unsure of who he was, hesitated. The old man smiled warmly and said, "Don't worry, child. I am your husband's distant uncle. Sit down and I'll tell you everything." Reluctantly, Vasantha sat down and listened as the old man shared stories about her husband's family. Just then, Viresh returned home. Seeing the old man, he asked, "Who is this Vasantha? Is he your relative?" "No, he says he's your uncle," she replied, explaining what the old man had told her. Viresh wasn't pleased that Vasantha was talking in front of a guest. "That's enough! I'll talk to him myself! Go inside!" he snapped. Hurt by his behavior, Vasantha quietly went inside. The old man introduced himself as Ramaya, claiming to be a relative. Viresh, though unable to recall him, believed his words and invited him to stay. That night, while Viresh and Ramaya talked, Vasantha finished her chores and prepared their beds. She lay down in the kitchen and thought, "He doesn't let me speak, yet expects me to handle everything. How long can I endure this?" The next morning, Vasantha woke up to Viresh shouting. She ran to the room to find it in disarray. Ramaya was gone, and so was all the money. "What happened?" she asked anxiously. "That old man was a thief. He tricked us and stole everything," Viresh exclaimed. Vasantha, trying to hide her frustration, said, "I had my doubts about him, but you never let me speak. You believed him because he talked about your family. I tried to warn you, but you didn't listen." Her words stung Viresh. "Are you saying this is my fault?" he retorted. "Yes, your anger and inability to listen caused this," Vasantha replied firmly. "You never treat me like a partner. You don't let me speak or express my thoughts. Marriage is about respect and understanding. Your anger is the root of all these problems." Viresh, taken aback by her boldness, realized she was right. He said, "I'm sorry, Vasantha. I've been blind to my own faults. From now on, I'll change." Four days later, a young boy brought a bag to their house. Inside was the stolen money and a letter from Ramaya. In the letter, Ramaya wrote, "Viresh, your anger reminds me of my younger self. I too lost everything because of my temper. I hope this incident has taught you a lesson. Treat your wife with love and respect. Don't let anger ruin your life." Reading the letter, Viresh turned to Vasantha. "I've learned my lesson. Let's go meet Ramaya and thank him for this valuable lesson." From that day, Viresh changed. He became a kind and understanding husband, much to Vasantha's joy. peace returned to their home, and they lived happily ever after.